Discover all the news. Read all about it. Track down all the clues. With interesting people, there's a mystery to be solved. An adventure is unfolding, so why not get involved? Come on and read all about it.
What does donated mean? On land donated by the Eden family of Herbertville.
Given. I think it's from a Latin word.
Samantha is correct. Definition of donate, to give or to contribute.
Look at this. Here's something else.
It still says the Edens lived in King's Manor.
I know. And that's the official history of Herbertville. Now listen to this. There was only one school built on land that was part of the Edwards estate of King's Manor.
Sounds to me like one of the writers just made a mistake between Edward and Eden.
But which one is correct? Exactly, and that's why we have to find out the truth.
Chronicle discovers error in history. It'll be a great story.
Sam, Chris, I've seen him. It's him. He's the mayor.
Who?
The mayor. He's really Dunedin.
Dunedin? That's impossible.
No, it's not. It's true. I saw him. Everybody calls him Mr. Eden instead of Dunedin, but I know it's him. Yes, but it's definitely Dunedin's face. Did he see you? Yeah, but he pretended he didn't know me.
If Dunedin is the mayor, maybe the conspiracy has something to do with Town Hall.
I think we should go over everything we found out so far. Okay? Yeah.
We will recap your information.
Good. We know that Dunedin is the leader of the galaxy Trialviron.
And that he's the head of the conspiracy and mayor of Herbertville.
What else do we know for sure?
That Dunedin ordered his agent to stop our paper.
What reasons could there be for this order?
Yes, he didn't want his name in the paper. Wait a minute. Dunedin's order was delivered after the first edition was already printed. By then, it was too late to stop his name from being in the paper.
Maybe he wants to stop us from printing any more papers because he's mad at us.
Yes, that could be right. By stopping the Chronicle, Dunedin gets back at us for publishing his name. It's kind of like revenge, isn't it?
Correct. Any further possibilities?
I don't think so.
What would happen if the Chronicle were stopped?
Well, if we weren't printing our paper, we wouldn't have a reason for being in the coach house. Hey, maybe he's trying to get us out of the coach house.
Yes, that makes sense. Why would anyone want to shut down a newspaper? Unless they were frightened about what it was going to say. Well, that's it. Apart from the Dunedin adventure, there was only the Queen of Hearts story, our motto, the problems and the history section.
The history section! That's it! He's frightened because we're printing a different version of the history of Herbertville.
Maybe those differences aren't mistakes. Maybe someone changed the official history on purpose.
But why?
Will someone tell me what you two are talking about?
Chris's book about Herbertville is different than the official history book that Counselor Blake gave us. We thought it was a mistake. But what if Dunedin is trying to change the history of Herbertville on purpose? Then he would want to stop the Chronicle from accidentally printing the truth.
And if he couldn't stop the Chronicle, the next best thing would be to get us to print stories from the official history book, which he is changing.
That's why he sent Counselor Blake over here to give it to us. What do you think of that?
I think you're doing an awful lot of guessing. How do you know which book is accurate?
You should investigate your theory.
You're right. I guess they're only ideas at the moment.
Okay, we need more proof. I'll go down to Town Hall and look up some of the old records.
Bye, Sam.
Bye.
Find out all you can about the mirror, too.
Right.
Let's look through my uncle's books. Maybe one of them will tell us how to operate the transporter. We gotta get to Trialviron without Dunedin knowing, so we can find out what his plan is.
Transporter operating. Take cover.
My. An exciting journey.
Hello.
My goodness, what manner of monster do I behold?
We're not monsters. We're people.
Are you friend or foe?
Oh, friends. We've known each other for... Chris, I think he means, are we friends of his? Oh, yes, of course.
Then sheath thy sword, and I will speak with thee.
Sword? Oh. Chris, why does he speak so funny? I think he's from another time.
It is obvious that another book character has been transported to the coach house.
Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. What do you feed it?
Feed what?
Your talking animal. 'Tis strange indeed.
That is not an animal. She's a machine.
Oh, there is much I do not understand.
Maybe we can help. You're a character from a book, and a time warp transporter brought you here from another dimension. But we'll help you find out who you are.
Truly, ye jest. I am fully aware of who I am. And as for my arrival, that is of my own making. I use my magic to travel quite a bit these days.
Magic?
Aye. Oh, 'tis simple when you know how. Another machine? In my day, it was considered quite a miracle if one could create a contraption with which to catapult a simple stone.
I don't want to know who you are.
My name is renowned throughout the world. If ye be so ignorant as not to know it, I will not enlighten thee.
I think that means he's not going to tell us. If he has magic powers, he must be a wizard or something. Hey, are you the Wizard of Oz?
That charlatan! Compared to me, he is but an amateur.
He must be a fictional character.
Not quite.
Then you're real, from history?
Not quite.
You're not helping very much. A story has to be either real or made up. It can't be both. Yes, it can. If it's a fictional story that's based on real events, or events that happened so long ago, no one knows if they're real or just a legend.
The young lad has brains. Oh, what wonders you would learn with myself as tutor. Don't hold back now. Charge on until an answer presents itself.
Well, you said something about catapulting a stone. I've read about using catapults as a weapon. Back when they used to have castles and things? Hey, are you from King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table?
Impressive. Very impressive.
He doesn't look much like a knight. He said he was a tutor. King Arthur had a teacher who was also a magician. But I can't remember his name. Merlin the Magician.
'Tis so. I am Merlin, respected throughout the length and breadth of England. Oh, I'm surprised ye have never heard my name.
How could I? I've never read your book.
Then ye must do so. 'Tis a wondrous tale of the struggle to crown the rightful king, of brave knights and fair maidens, and noble deeds of arms. Within these pages, ye will meet King Arthur, supreme on the field of battle, his sword Excalibur protecting him with magic power. Ye will travel to Camelot, and there meet Guinevere, fairest of the fair, and the famed knights of the Round Table. And of course, there is Merlin. Oh, my part within the pages of this classic legend should not be missed by any mortal person.
I'll read all about you. I promise.
Good. Now I must be off to my book.
Before you go, is there any way you can send us with your magic powers to Trialviron? It's another galaxy, and we must go there as quickly as possible.
For fair deed or foul?
Oh, very fair. We're trying to stop an evil villain.
Then ye shall. I will leave a magic spell. And if ye speak the truth, the magic will work. Abradee, Abrado, off to Camelot shall I go.
Wow! Look! Wowee! It may be magic, but it doesn't make any sense. Them, tripe, rafter, placing, stair, lin. I don't see a code or anything. Maybe it's the way the words are placed. What do you mean? Well, the words don't start at the same place. And this is the only line that goes all the way down. Wait a minute. If you read downwards, it spells Merlin, see? That's it. When you take out his name, it still leaves other words. The trip after pacing star line. I still don't understand. Oh, look! The trip after pacing star line. What star? Wow, look! Do you suppose it means we should walk the line of the star? Won't hurt to try.